Konnichiwa and welcome everybody to Chrono Reviews. This review follows up from the previous review, which was Figma Miku, and this time it's Nendoroid Miku. And to be honest, this is my first actual scale Nendoroid, because the only one I had before was the Nendoroid Petite small trading figure of Nanoha. So it will be very nice to check this one out. The reason I haven't collected any of those before was that I have focused on the Figmas and a little bit on scaled figures, but I feel like I want a few of these too, and now Miku had a restock, so I couldn't resist ordering her, and I guess it's totally worth it, because this one otherwise gets rare and expensive on eBay. So yeah, the box is quite simply styled but yet effective in black, and the Miku logo. And you can see the figure very clearly from the window packaging. And on the side there is a picture of the Nendoroid itself. And on the back there is of Miku and the Hatsune face and the other happy face. On the side there is another picture of the Hatsune. And on the top there's this picture of Miku, and this is the figure from the back. So let's open this up. Alright, here we have Nendo Miku, and the only reason this one can stand, to note, is because she's supported by the twin tails. But usually you use the stand for those, because with these small feet they can probably never stand normally. So what I can see about this figure is, just like Figma's, it have a smooth and nice paint job and very clean and everything. So I'm very satisfied with that. So let's check the figure itself and the little articulation it have. The paint job is smooth, the eye prints are smooth and very clean and nice too. The difference between Figma Miku and Nendoroid Miku, but I know it's supposed to be that way, is that the black areas is matte instead of shiny, and the gray area here is silver normally on Miku. I'm not sure why they changed that in the design for the Nendo. However, it still looks nice and clean as a matte figure. And articulation on this figure is, of course, the head are ball jointed like this. The twin tails are on ball joints too, so you can do all kind of crazy things. The arms are on cut joints, and on pegs they can be removed like this, so they are slot out quite easily, both of them. And the hands can be removed too, I know, however I can't get a grip of them. I don't want to damage them because I haven't cut my nails in a while, so I will carefully do that then before posing her up. You can do things like this. The arms slide out pretty easily, so, but not that is a problem. The legs are all ball joints, and there's a cut joint for the hips. You can also remove legs like this, makes it easier to change the leg. And this can, of course, you can remove the skirt like this too if you want, not that it serves any specific purpose. So let's move on to accessories. There is, of course, first off, a base, which is similar to a Figma one, however it's round and a shorter rod to fit Nendos instead. And the hole was, of course, in the back for the base. And it's this base I know previous releases of Nendoroid Miku, I've seen they had a round base, but I think maybe this is a new base they have started to do. I've seen those on other pictures of Nendoroids as well, so it have many holes for different possibilities. And of course there is extra stuff, like this extra arm that's bent in the elbow instead of straight. And I think you can switch the hand on this one too, because there is one extra hand, closed hand, that's meant to hold this leak, like this. So there's a leak. There's also this leg with the knee bent so that she moves or whatever. And there is of course extra faces, like this happy face and the Miku Hatsune face. The thing with Hatsune is that it's different spelling because it brings out the childish side of Miku. Instead of Hatsune, it's Hatsune, kind of. The thing with the faces on Nendoroids is that you remove the whole head, like this, and then the rear part of the hair is attachable to the face, and then you put on the fringe. There's also an extra variant of the fringe. I don't see what's so much different, except this part here is more thin than this one. I just know that this face is seen on the Hatsune variation, so I guess this face is for Hatsune. Now, there wasn't this super amount of accessories, however the faces are quite big and everything. It feels a little bit different from a Figma, but I like it. I'm sure to get some more Nendoroid figures. And one thing though, I want to point out that I have a problem with both Nendoroids, it seems, and Acta figures that I've reviewed, the Nanoha ones, is there is a lot of accessories with them, but one thing it seems they are lacking is a bag. The Figmas, it's such a genius idea to have a bag to store the accessories in. So I think I have to buy some similar bags in some whatever store, so I can keep my accessories to not get lost and everything. So far I put figures like this accessories together with the Figma ones in the Figma bag. It's not like I'm mixing them up or anything. So yeah. Alright, I chose to make a quite basic pose. Not that Nendoroids are so very poseable compared to Figmas, which is very poseable. But I like this figure to pose up still. It is really cute and funny. So it's like a cute and a little bit more fun version of a character with the Nendoroids. That's what they are supposed to be, and that's what they does. And I must admit, after getting this one, I really like it, and I'm really looking forward to get some more Nendoroids. I have pre-ordered, and it should be arriving fairly soon. Also, the Nendoroid Black Rock Shooter TV version. Better take the chance now at release compared to waiting and get it more expensively from eBay. I also plan to get Shaman Nendoroids and stuff. All I can say is that until I have the money to spend more on every type of figure, I mean PVCs, Figmas and Nendoroids, I have to prioritize because of low budget, and Figmas are the priority right now. So I'm only going to get Nendoroids of characters I really find looking extra nice as Nendoroids. Characters I really think fit the look in Nendoroid form. So yeah, on to a little comparison. This is a regular size Nendoroid, and this is the size of a Nendoroid Petite. This Nanoha is, those are trading figures, so they are just half the size. But they are very nice for the size, I can assure you that. And also, here is a Nendo compared to a Figma. So there's Figma Miku. Beside Nendoroid Miku. And the Figma are, of course, taller. However, the Nendoroid makes up in size because of the head and stuff. But both are really nice figures. And Nendoroids are a figure in its own class. But I can positively say that after having my first Nendoroid, that I am positive towards collecting more of them. And I'm really glad Miku is my first one. On a funny note too, this Nendoroid package arrived at my door the very same day that Miku had her 5th anniversary birthday. I'm not sure if it is when she was created or the first time she was designed or if it was the release of the program. Whatever reason, the same day I was noted on Facebook that Miku had birthday. The same day I got this and made this review, even though this review is uploaded later, of course, because there is some reviews in line before it. Anyway, I can highly recommend Nendoroids and Nendoroid Miku if you can get your hands on her. It's a nice figure, not as posable as a Figma, not as many accessories, but it's cute and nice, and I'm sure it will look great in the collection and give you a lot of fun to pose up and enjoy. So until next time, take care and sayonara.